Uh... Okay, well, it's time to share so you can read everything at the same time.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Wow!
Up to 12 chains?
Yeah, that's so crazy!
You should put something about not feeling too bad about having leftover Puyos.
That's very important.
I say this mostly as a joke. I say that's mostly as a joke. I'm not gonna lie. Mostly because I'm like, oh, it's not a full clear. Or clear. There's 2 leftover Puyos. Oh, my Puyo efficiency.
Yeah, yeah.
But sometimes like genuinely just like
So you have
there's
to
like
let it
14
go,
Puyos left.
and that's okay.
There's like 14 Puyos left sometimes. You
Who
know?
cares?
Just,
If
like,
you made like the
so messy.
target chain, it's fine.
And also by that time, like the game's ended like one direction or another, right? So or around. I don't know.
It's fine. If you win, then there was no issue.
It's true. It wasn't wasted. It was used to help you build. So is this after the which tutorial is this after?
This one
Sandwich?
is after sandwich. So the tutorial scope goes mechanics, blocking method, stairs, transitions, sandwich, applying them to make 12 chains.
I haven't watched the sandwich one yet.
Yeah, because it's not out because we don't have a video yet. It's just the way it goes. This is why I started work on the 6th one. We're just waiting. I was like, I don't know, if that one was like in production, I'd be happier to like start making the 6th one, but
Wait. No.
Huh?
8 scares me.
Yeah, that's why it's that far in, because then you don't have to worry about it for ages. Because you shouldn't have to worry about it for ages. It's great. Good for the health and mind.
See, I thought GTR would be like 12.
Up to that point, like, the chaining fundamentals have to, like, you have to start branching out beyond, like, stairs and sandwich, like, at a certain point, right? Like, so already there's this cutoff point. But before we go into GTR, we have to introduce a few other, like, ways to make chains link, and really that comes down to tailing. So once you know how to tail, then it's like, okay, you actually do know what you can do GTR with. You just, most people jump into it too quickly and then they try and apply stairs and sandwich on it, and oftentimes it doesn't go well that way.
That's just useless.
Yeah.
Stairs is just all, yeah. The direction is just not. Yeah.
It doesn't work correctly. Hello, Ashen. Script writing! I know, it's been so long, but it is a Monday afternoon, and you know what I said on my schedule? I would do it. And you know what happened as well? I just so happened to get inspired on the same day. So like, totally purposeful, the universe is putting me back on track.
Oh yeah.
It's great. How do I apply that with your touch?
I feel like I'm kind of in a weird position to comment on this because like, I'm very much a Puyo beginner, but like I know some more advanced theory, but like I can't actually do it. So it's just like I know about this, but it's like I don't know how much can I judge versus like being helpful.
Yeah.
Like,
well, the question is like,
know.
You know that it works, and you know relatively how it works, but like you wouldn't be able to break it down in such a way that it's digestible. So I guess that's like my job, right?
I suppose, yeah.
The universe is doing a lot of things to get people back on track, it seems. That's good. I'm very happy. Sometimes good things can happen. So let's see. 2.
Is there anything about talking about like avoiding cuts? Like specifically just avoiding cuts?
Sandwich does a lot of that. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, and the transition tutorial. Hold on. Let me bring it up.
Right.
Let me just shut that so that I can bring everything up.
It's been a while since I've watched the other ones. Wow.
Yeah, so like this one. Oh, this is just stairs by itself, not the transition. Oops. Hold on. Where's the transition tutorial? Yeah, so there's a color conflict section.
Color conflicts. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I talk about a specific scenario where it might cut. And then I talk about another specific scenario in which it might cut. And then I go, oh wow, if you notice these two things as a pattern of behavior, what you can do is... What's the part where I introduce the technique? Yeah, you can like create a rule and then test it and see if it works or not. And then I thought I generalized it and went, oh yeah, you can also learn to avoid color conflicts by noting these things down yourself and coming to your own conclusions, because I can't talk about literally every single color conflict that exists.
Oh, really? You're not gonna make the flowchart?
Yeah, crazy, right?
But how else am I gonna play Puyo?
I know, crazy. Maybe it's the next tutorial, let me see. Actually, I think I have part 5 here.
I know you talk about interaction, like actual interaction with the opponent in another video like later on, but like how much do you talk, like how much of this is like just theory of like actually building versus just like actually like actual game?
This is mostly about like chaining theory, yeah. There's a little bit of discussion in the stairs tutorial where we talk about the fact that you can receive some garbage and still make it, so there's flexibility in there. Let's see. Yeah, number 3. Oopsies. Okay, you know what, show off full screen. We talk about how you can put like, yeah, you can put this yellow here and the purple will still work. Or like, or is it that way? I don't remember if it's that way or not. Oh, no, yeah, here. Well, you can put stuff in between and the green will still blink, which means that you can, yeah, have garbage, there we go. So at least in the stairs tutorial I talk about the fact that like you can receive garbage and still work around it. I don't do it in the sandwich one because there's already so much in the sandwich tutorial, because you have to talk about just like the different ways to build sandwich. So then it is more chaining theory than anything. But yeah. There's low priority on it for a while, which could be an issue. Which is why I thought I might make like sub theories where it's like, or sub videos where like after the main theory video I just do like a few example videos of, oh yeah, let's work through this color queue together using what we learned. Sort of like an application lesson after each theory lesson. Which would be a bit looser in format. But yeah, I'd cover a bit of stuff like, oh, if I receive garbage at this time, what should I do? Because realistically, yeah, you won't just make perfect chains. So there's got to be some kind of way to slot that in before I get to the whole like how to dig. But
I'm ideally finding like the viewer does their homework, right?
yeah, exactly.
I mean, with the time taken between releasing the videos, I mean,
so much homework time. Back on the ground nature Odyssey. Oh, nice, friend. That was stretch. You're making me get up. That's so evil.
so you didn't do it earlier, but you did it for 50 channel points.
I have to do it. It's the law. Otherwise, my channel gets like taken down by the people who want to cancel me for not stretching, even though I've been asked to do so.
Man, Yoshi, I can't believe you have such a long doc.
Yeah, do you like my planning document? It's like thousands of words.
Yeah.
Wow. Great. Well, this is a public document anyway. Well, not the specific version of it, but I created it. I did upload it. No, we're not doing this extra. We're doing the next one. Hi, Monocle. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome on in.
Can you send me a link to the doc, or like some copy of it,
The
just so I can
big
refer
planning
back,
one?
just so I can refer back,
Like,
or yeah, just so I can. I just like to refer back to the transition one, without having to ask each time.
hold on, let me grab the...
If it's too much of a hassle, it's fine.
No, it's easy. I can just Discord dock it. Message. Let's see here. The transition like tutorial document or the like big overview of everything document?
It'd be interesting to look at the big overview of everything document.
Sure. Let's see. Actually, I think I have a link to it in my videos when it comes to the big doc. Copy link address. What the heck? That's a YouTube redirect link. No, can I just like copy the actual like just a normal link, like as it is here? What the heck? Why does it show up like that? Okay, whatever. That should work. Okay, that's the planning doc, and then there's the part for this tutorial. Traditions. Very good. Look at you, you get the raw, like, document. Although at some point I did say I was going to turn these into write-up versions, like Bruno has bugged me a couple times because he's a good friend and reminds me to do it, and then I keep forgetting to get around to it. That way people have a way to like look at it without having to open the video, in case they like prefer a read at your own pace sort of thing. Anyway, there you go. Okay. Alright, the following form, let's actually make it. Oh wow, I should like probably shrink this a bit. Actually, it's... There we go. I didn't do it last time. I didn't just like put the image like that, right? Hold on. Oh yeah, I'll just screen cap it. Right.
Not to comment on any specific ones, but seeing the difference in what's already written and not written for certain parts.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. I must admit.
In terms of similarity, or?
Or well, it's like for some of the feature ones that like sometimes like you clearly have a lot to say on this that you've already written.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And then one of them's just a bullet point with question mark.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like we'll get to this one at time.
Yeah. What's the Tanaka special?
It's the cool little shape that looks like this. Basically, the idea is that you can make the greens.
Oh yeah, that is pretty sick.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is pretty sick.
Because usually when you build something like sandwich, like for example, if you're here, and let's say you get like, if you get blue-red, you just do this, and you build your sandwich normally.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you get like blue-green, for example, you could just like put that there.
You can just build out of
yeah, and then you can just use green-red there later. So it allows you to be a
That's
little
pretty
more
sick.
flexible with the final link in your chain, which is important because the last link is one of the hardest to complete. Anything against the wall is hard to complete, of course, because you have to split Puyos to get column 6 filled up. Unless you get a perfect piece. Yeah, it's good shape.
That is pretty sick.
Illustration sake. Thanks, awesome. How are you finding it?
Shape jump scare. The dialogue's so funny. I love this. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
God,
boy.
I just love
Oh boy.
the oh my god! Oh my god! Ah, oh, it's crazy! It's crazy! Oh my god!
Revolutionary, eh?
Oh my god! He's going crazy with it! He's going crazy! No, no one was ever meant to chain and make numbers above 5.
Hi, Mouse. Anyway, so I think this is a fun introduction to the idea of, oh, wait, I can do more than one form at a time.
That's crazy. What in the heck? Wait.
Oops.
Sorry, I just can't get over your writing style.
I'm very happy with the flavor of sauce that I get to include by
Yes.
writing the tutorials. I can make it as stupid as I like. If it makes
Yeah.
sense, no one is allowed to complain.
It's already yeah, it's already very you.
I'm glad to hear
like,
that.
Just there's also just like this very Yoshi teaching esque part that's it's just in there, the sauce.
Good, good, good.
No, you're right. Surely this would never work. I mean, God.
And just for illustration's sake, let's see it!
No, it's gonna cut. No, oh wow, that's crazy. I just love your exclamation point usage. Man, Puyo's so cool. I should play Puyo more.
I agree. It'd be good for you.
I should start by memorizing the flowchart.
Yes.
But yeah, I don't know. I remember when I wanted to be Shaki's rifle, and then my kind of fixation on Puyo kind of faded for a bit. And
It's
then,
so sad.
it just faded.
It's so sad. We need to hook you again somehow.
If only I could. If only I could just play. If only I could just play Puyo again.
At any given moment. You should be Myra. See? See? He's the knower.
What?
It's Remy. In the chat. He says you can be my rival.
Okay, wait, hold up. My chat is not is not up to date.
No, evil chat.
I love Twitch mobile app. Oh no, there we go.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you watching the
the
stream? I thought you were like at.
Super multitask.
It's true. This is the power of ADHD.
Wow. What a call out.
Humans are so good at multitasking. But yeah, I don't know. I think Shaki truly is just always on the grind.
Yeah, exactly. He plays like
It's
multiple
very
ranked
admirable.
matches in a day. A phone and earbuds that work now. Wow. That's good. Pretty sure he doesn't grind out. Yeah, it's true. To be fair, he had a very valid reason. That's because he was getting crushed all the time, which is what happens when you don't know how to play Puyo. Like, with other games like Mahjong, at least, even if you're a beginner, you can just, like, get lucky hands. But with Puyo, it's like, oh, if you don't know how to build the chain, and secondly, if you don't know how to build it fast, you just lose against everyone. It's just frustrating. And he was like, I've had enough of that. I will get good. That way, I don't just get swapped. And he did it. Well, he's on his way, rather.
And
He's
then
definitely
you'll become
taking steps.
the enemy.
Oh, you know,
The
I've
villain.
always been his enemy when it comes to that, of course. You know, I'm sure he wants to, like, slay me, and then I will be like, oh, Shoki, you are the strongest now. But we're not there yet.
Gasp.
No, sometime, Remy, you'll sit down with me again, and then we'll review your gameplay. And I won't get pulled randomly away from the conversation, I promise. It'll be good. I'll help you. I want to help you. I hate reviewing this. Okay, well then what has to happen is you need to get crushed really badly and get frustrated about it, so much so that you want to look back at the replay and find out what went wrong, because that's what happened with Shoki recently. That's why he finally, like, reviewed a set with me, and then he, like, had explosive growth the day after. I'm like, okay, well. Yeah, please, please. Bug me about it sometime again. Or I'll bug you about it sometime again if you like. Other reviewer want to say, oh wow, I should have done this. Well, yeah. No, I know. You are the knower. But you have to reveal it. It makes me feel stupid. Oh, I see. But then you can go in the game after and be like, oh, I can do it now. I'm not stupid. I know these things. Because you are the knower. More precise.
It's just like I feel like I have like some sort of elementary grasp on Puyo, right? And it's just like, oh, I feel like I can see the patterns even though like I haven't like learned them formally and such.
Yeah.
But then it's just like,
Pattern
and
recognition.
then I play Puyo. It's just like, oh my god, it's falling. Oh my god, the Puyos are falling so fast. Oh my god, what do
They
I do?
do fall
What do
so
I do?
fast.
Or I get just one singular nuisance Puyo, and I was like, oh. Well, there goes my all my plans. I just can't play the game anymore. You know.
Does Blur actually even match up with the I initially came up with for this? Let's see. To tuck into the tradition. Yes, okay.
Something I kind of struggle with is okay, so like second column, you already know what color it's going to be,
Sure.
right? And but then it's just like the colors for every other column. It's just like if I get a duplicate, then what?
A duplicate as in like another of one of those first two column
Like,
colors, or like
so
a
like
1 in 16 piece?
let's say I have a like I already placed down a color for like my dirt column.
Yeah.
And then I need to place down like a new that same color in a different column.
Yeah.
But then also it's just like my colors underneath, also play a factor into that too, right? So it's just like sometimes it's like okay, but I can't just stack it. But it's but if you don't have like the transition, I forget the name. The thing in the dirt column itself, like I can't just put it on top of the dirt column, right? Like I wouldn't like say stairs, So it's just like, do I just stack it awkwardly kind of on the top? Like, do I just kind of tank or just kind of accept that?
Okay, let's illustrate it. So let's say, for example, choose a color for column 1 and 2.
Red and green.
Okay, so let's say it's like red here and green here, right? Like you already set this up or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much more? Like the full pillar, or like how much are we talking? Or like just that?
Well, like, okay, let's just say I have let's just say I have a fully built column 1 and column 2, right?
Okay, including the transition?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So, or like I have the first floor done, right? And I want a second floor.
Okay. Sure. Second floor.
Okay. So I have my second column done.
Yeah.
So I have like what, well, or I'm not second column then. I mean I'd have two additional red Puyos in the second column, right?
2 additional ones, like I'm doing this one.
Yeah, sure. Right. So like here, like where would I feel like when I build my, like you don't always get the nice like every 4 colors in the first floor, right?
Yes.
But then like I try, right? So then it's just like there's just some awkward moments where it's just like you feel like you do like I mean I guess here like you can just pretty easily place it on the the first 6 column, I guess, right? But then,
Yeah, like you'd put like anything that doesn't work for you like over here.
right. But then the goal is the goal here just like 12 chain or like full second floor or
Yeah, so like in order to 12 chain, what we're going to get to is that once you build out the entire like second floor, you will have a 12 chain. Like that is just actually what happens. Which is cool because it doesn't actually require anything new. It's just what we've learned already.
I was overcounting. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And, you know, there'll be like a nothing Puyo here to buffer. Like this will do. That is a 12 chain.
Yeah.
Using just the 2 forms that we've learned before and doing a bit of like putting them together basically.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like I also never know like which parts to like designate as like, oh, I kind of set off, like put off all the proofs that don't fit here.
Well, yeah, like if you're building for 12, you're gonna have to get to the point where you're either erasing stuff along the way or like you're really careful with where you put your waste. So like, realistically, after coming from like watching this tutorial, people will probably only be doing like the first 2 links or something, and that'll get them what, 9? Yeah. So like, it'll extend your chain length from 7 to 9 at least, and then over time you just and you're still like, oh, I have so much garbage over here, blah, blah, blah. Like you could have this much space, but as you get better at doing less garbage, you will be able to do another link and then less garbage.
Put another,
exactly. So it like over time you just start to give yourself more space by virtue of having less waste as you go, and then you can make more links. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe my problem is I've always been trying to like I just try to fill it out the entirety of second floor. And then I don't know. It's just I just run into I feel like my color choices, like maybe there's just something I fundamentally don't get about like color choices or like the ordering and whatnot, or what exactly to prevent cutting. So like. But I don't know.
We gotta get you to just like play the game more and find out why you cut.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing, right? Like without knowing where it cuts, we don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, I mean, just like whenever I just pile up a lot of garbage on one, it's just like,
Stuff will just like cut, right?
Yeah. It just kind of happens. But
yeah, the main thing is, like we said, usually you can identify patterns for it. Like, for example, Shoki learned this pretty early on when he started building transition food sandwich. This is fine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoops. Lovely. But then he realized his chain was cutting a lot at this specific part. And then he went back and watched the replay, and he goes, oh, that's because I put reds in column 1. I shouldn't do that. Like, okay. And then he stopped putting reds in column 1. And one time he sets off his chain and it still did this. And he goes, what the heck? And then he goes, oh, it's column 1 or column 2. Okay, great. And then he goes on his merry way and then learns. And then... and then he does this as well. And I think you can see where this is going. It's the same thing can happen.
No. No way.
But anyway,
No.
like, just... if you watch your replays, you'll learn more cases of where stuff can cut. Because stuff can cut anywhere on your chain.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, as long as you're aware of the fact that if I'm using reds in this area, I want to make sure they're part of my chain. That way, there's no chance for it to cut at all, right? Like, oh, the reds got used. Okay, I guess none will get left over. Or just, like, don't pile up reds here. Or just don't do that specific shape of sandwich if you really don't like that cut. Because you can make sure it's always this version. And this is less prone to cutting because you need 3 more reds in that area to make it cut instead of 2.
Right.
So you can then like problem solve and find other ways to do it as well. So there's a lot of ways you can work around color conflict, but the first thing, of course, is identify where it happens, identify how it happened, and see if there are any patterns in that behavior across your different different instances of the same area of cut, if that makes any sense. And then go from there.
Any advice for like how to arrange Puyos like in the actual like waist part? Because I feel like I end up either with like very lopsided blocks that are kind of hard to like dig through, or just like I end up popping like too much, including stuff that was meant to be part of my chain.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. I was gonna say like try and group stuff in 3s so that you can clear it easily. Because the moment you start piling up on garbage, stuff will start falling, and then it'll make accidental chains that cut into your chain, right? So like try and manage your garbage as if it's not just like complete waste, but stuff that you're going to, I guess recycle is the best word in this context. Like you will clear it later. So like put it together, make it very easily clearable for yourself. Instances where you'd end up like cutting stuff that you are using as part of your chain, the main reason or the main way to get better at that is just like the more familiar you are with the chain shape, the more you will know, oh, I need this in my chain. Like once you do this chain enough, you'll be like, oh, I need this yellow, I need this green, I need this red, I need this blue. If you know exactly what's part of your chain, then even if there's like a red around here somewhere, you'll be like, oh, okay, if I want to pop this, I want to pop it like this, so that it doesn't break that red, because I know that that red's part of my chain. So part of the reason why we learn forms is so that you know exactly what part of the chain is your build, so that when you're clearing one chains, you don't have to fuss about it anymore. That's why freestyle is hard, because you need to track everything yourself. You have to be like, oh no, I know that like this part is part of this other part of my chain, but like, well, that's what makes tailing hard, because everything is very direct in these chains, but when you tail, you're setting up a lot of stuff in advance. So again, that's why it's also an advanced skill.
That's the thing that always gets me too. Like I see some crazy chains with tails. I just like, how do they read the height difference?
Yeah.
You know?
Crazy, right?
And that, and like and then there's that, and it's like nuisance Puyos. And it's like,
yes, exactly.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of mental calculation, and again, eventually you like learn a lot of patterns, which help you simplify certain situations because you see shapes often enough. But yeah, that's the general gist of it.
I don't know. I think the like right now, basically my only heuristic for just piling Puyos in the garbage is like basically just like try to make 3s, and then don't cover with a horizontal same color Puyo.
Yeah.
On top.
That'll cut stuff.
That's pretty much my only heuristic.
Yeah.
But
I forgot to like actually do a review of what we've already learned so that I can introduce the new knowledge more fluidly. Ugh, my Picho neurons are firing, and they're like, no, Yoshi, come on. You introduced the new concept too quickly. You've got to revise. I jumped into the new stuff. I was too excited. We've got to talk about how we would extend this chain.
no, if you want a bigger chain, I'm sure you can go into deeper. I'm sure you can go into Fever for a bigger chain.
Wow, so true. Oh, wait, no, I've been screenshotting this whole time. Oh, wait. That's the right place. Oops. Actually, let's make it like really straightforward.
Sometimes when you're taking the screenshot, the sniffing tool makes everything dark.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think for a second, oh, my phone is like
oh yeah,
dimming.
sleep time. Oops.
Better tap on it to
Keep
wake
it
up.
alive, yeah.
Do you talk about? Oh wait, actually, wait. Now I can just look at the document. Well, why is it called the Tanka Special, anyways?
Maybe some guy called Tanaka made it, but we don't know for sure. I think with that specific case, we don't know if it's actually some guy called Tanaka, but it probably was.
Learning a GTR name for origin was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, some Tanaka guy, probably. Is it the same Tanaka? I think we concluded that it wasn't, but I don't remember. Oops.
I should probably sleep.
Sleep is pretty good.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I have to wake up in like 5-6 hours. So it's just like
That's insane.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
Yep.
I should take inspiration from anime and drop out.
Wow. Oh, hold on. I didn't check his
Dude,
messages over here.
he says that to me all the time.
Oh yeah, that's true though. Stick to what I'm already okay at, or I can improve easier. Yeah, sounds like every front of it just improve instant rust. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what Shoki did, right? He just stuck to sandwich, and he hasn't like, branched out too much. But like, there is so much to learn from just that one form that it's like, yeah, you could probably do the same thing if you like. And now I have a lot of experience watching Shoki grow from it, so I could help you learn in a similar way. It's pretty good. But we could do differently, of course. Yeah.
I remember when I forget who, but someone was basically just begging for me to you please move on from stairs. I think you're okay with stairs now. Please learn sandwich. It's okay. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
No,
that's right.
I gotta
You
keep
tried to
learning the
hyper
fundamentals.
optimize it. And it's like the thing is, if you work within a limited tool set, then
Yes, but it's
eventually it's
stairs.
too much.
It's
Yeah,
stairs.
pretty much. Sandwich just gives you so much diversity in like learning shapes from the get-go.
I don't know. I still felt like there was a lot to learn for me still. I mean, yeah, I was thinking second floor, but that was like still super messy. I felt like my first floor, I didn't always know what to do if I didn't get four colors.
Yeah, that's true. Well, importantly, it was just a matter of
felt-
also like you actually having to review your gameplay, so you had to record it and watch back as well. As everyone struggles with, of course,
Yeah.
but it is important.
I feel like it's weird because like you definitely need any kind of outside perspective, or just anything the earlier you go on, right? I feel like reviewing footage early on is also just kind of I don't know.
Gives you more time to think about
Yeah,
your
crazy.
choices, which is a limiting
It's
factor
true.
in the first place when you're playing Puyo.
I remember actually. I felt like I kind of hit like a wall with making making second floor,
Mhm.
and I had very little storage to make recordings. So what I do instead is I just go into chain sims
Yes, and then you can like backstep.
and then just
That's good too.
or I just go into chain sims and then just play Puyo, but like the Puyos don't fall.
No, that's also good. I mean, those tools exist for a reason, right?
Yeah. But still, it's just like I'm doing all that as a beginner who hasn't learned sandwich, right?
Well, game is hard.
Yeah. God, now I want to play Puyo super bad. Yeah, I think the last time I was playing Puyo, it was like I was trying to do some like kind of like homework, I guess, on sandwich before actually like watching a tutorial on sandwich or anything. And it's like given enough time, like I can make the pieces like look like sandwich,
Yeah,
right? But I just didn't know the build order for some stuff.
right.
So that was interesting to think about. I remember I discovered the shape for how to like continue sandwich after triggering it, and then have to build off that like an L shape. But yeah.
Okay, this flows a little better now, I think. So I start with, this is Puyo tutorials part 6. We've learned stairs and sandwich. Today we want to make 12 chains by being a little creative by combining both our forms. What we know so far is that we can do stairs and we can transition with it, so here's a perfect 7 chain. And how we extend our chain on the second floor is we do something like this. We use like very first principles blocking method. And so on. And it's fine. And 10 chain is good. Let me just make sure that this GIF actually works. Great. And then this is the cut example. Oh, I didn't include the cut example correctly because I didn't press share again. This is why I need to check these things. Also, I could have just read that the GIF was not a different link, but anyway. Yeah.
Real.
Oh, nope. Control-Shift-T that one. Oh, my chain. Right, of course it would disappear. That's how that works.
Explodes your chain.
Yeah. Ooh, Great Listen, My Beloved. Such a good track. Alright, let's see. Uh,
Carbuncle.
Carbuncle.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah. Make sure that the reds work. I forgot to. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, time to remake this again. Random. Well, let's go back to just for consistency's sake. Oh, but the actual background itself will be red. Oh no, it's fine though, because most of the time it's not showing. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Unless... Yeah, because the actual background itself is random, isn't it? Yeah. Assumedly. Because if I refreshed it. Oh yeah, I guess I could refresh until I get the same background, but... Well, how many do you think they implemented? Oh, maybe a fair few, actually. Wow, they did. Oh well, anyway, again, it's unimportant. Alright. Alright, I gotta rebuild this shape again. Red. 1, 2, 3 there. Red here. Nope. Red there. Red there. Yellows. Greens. Oh wait, no, I didn't send that to there.
I'm honestly really looking forward most to when you're gonna do the sandwich to stairs transition instead in the later part.
The what? Transition?
The sandwich to stairs transition.
Ooh. Ooh.
I
Sandwich
feel like the you
mainly
covering.
works by itself. Maybe I'll explore it a little bit just to talk about like, hey, what
You
if
said
we were to do that?
it was somewhere in the dock.
Hmm.
So I was like, oh, I didn't expect that, you
Did
know,
I say so?
for the reasons
Yeah.
you kind of described.
Let's see. Did we?
Am I crazy?
Maybe.
Show off sandwich going into stairs, then resolving to waste underneath, sneakily using the Tanaka special.
Oh, hold on. Here. Oh, yeah. Basically, Tanaka special is sandwich going into stairs. Because...
Right.
Yeah, that's the shape.
Yes. You show me
It's
the shape.
stairs! Whoa, who put stairs in my sandwich? Because this is sandwich up until this point. This is technically like stairs. Right. Yeah. So that's more combining of form stuff. But definitely not on the transition. To do that on the transition would be like really unwieldy.
That'd be really messy.
Yeah.
Just raising the second column by 1, 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of raising you'd have to do. Hold on. Yes, I was collecting this link. Share. Animated. These what now?
Okay, I really have to sleep. I gotta
Yes,
go
rest
now.
well, Evelyn. Thanks for hanging out.
Okay. Bye. Take
Bye.
care.
Ah, no, okay. It's not we. It is I think. I think that's fine. Usually I'm using I mean we throughout it, because we're working through it together, but I think this one is sort of like a... Unless I were to change it here? Oh my gosh, seeing the Puyos the other way around looks so weird. Back we go. No. Oops, forgot the red. That's how they all label. Alright. Phew. That's a fair bit of theory. From just a small block of text. Here. I didn't think it would take that long, but I think there's a lot of background that goes into understanding the way that combining forms like this works. It's a pretty fundamental skill. So I suppose, in the end, it's fine, yeah. What else am I trying to say? Introduce the vertical chaining. Transitioning. What does that even mean? It's the way the stairs transitions. I assume it's just sandwich. Yeah. I assume it's just sandwich transition. And the color conflict? What is this exactly? Transition cannot be the same color as the second column's color. The third column's blocking color. Do I mean key Puyo? I guess like the key Puyo in the second column. Wait. Draw this. So I think I know what I'm talking about, but I'm not sure. Because like, of course this color can't be the same as this color, I think, right? Because otherwise you can't put the key Puyo. Is that what I'm saying? Transition cannot be the same color as the second column's color. Oh, that just strictly is that, yeah. Yeah, it cannot be the same as the second column's color. And that's the third column's blocking color. Yeah. This color here. The blocking color here can't be the same as this color. Yes. Okay. I am just talking about sandwich transition here. I don't like the vertical transition. I guess it's like technically more vertical because it's built on top of the sandwich link, right? Like you do this and then you transition, but it's a weird way to say it. And yeah, so we'll talk about how to do sandwich transition. We can do the same thing where we use sandwich on the second floor to get to a 12. There's a bit of color conflict. Then we talk about, yep, color efficiency. This is exactly what I've been talking about with Shoki recently. And then, yeah, more creativity, imagination to experiment with forms. And then a bit of task special. Okay, so I think this is really the bulk of it, because sandwich transition won't take that long to talk about. It's just more of the same. It's just transition tutorial again, but like, even less. We've already done sandwich second floor, makes sense. This will probably be kind of chunky as well. But no, I guess this is fine. It's just that I look at it, it's 5 pages in, and it is a lot of images, so it's probably fine, but just like looking at the pace of other tutorials like this one. There we go. Yeah, because we were only talking about, what, 4 pages? 3 pages, even? Yeah, we were already doing video stuff on the 4th page. Wait, no. It's not. Okay, that is, yeah, 4th page. Like, we were already showing how to build it on the 4th page. So it feels like I'm talking for a while, but I think it's because there's a bit of revision that happens here. And maybe with the sandwich, the stairs tutorial takes a bit longer? Hold on. Or do I just assume, oh, you already know how to do this, so there's not much more. Part 5. No, not part 5. Oops, part 4. Yeah, because it's a matter of... Oh yeah, there's a lot of theory here because I need to talk about the key pairs and stuff. Fusion. Yeah, there's a few different ways. So here I only got to the video stuff by page 8. Okay, so it's fine. I think it's alright. Yeah. Not the uppermost yellow, that's not right. The transitions. Yeah. We've spent the colors, and we can these add these. Just need to make it work again. That'd be another red on one, another yellow on top of that. Yeah. One more link. Jeez. Hey, Mindswap. 15, it sure is. It sure is. Okay, so we've gotten to the point where I can say, yeah, we can make a 12 chain with stairs and sandwich. That's very exciting. Okay, when it comes to this in an actual game, it may seem like it only worked in a very oops. One sec, friends. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay. Using a color just for illustrative purposes. Yeah, let's do from this point. Take a look at this. Wow, one chain. Alright, so what we've done is we're talking about how this chain doesn't have the sandwich link anymore. Or like doesn't have the inherent sandwich link. So what we're going to do is ignore these Puyos and force a sandwich instead. And like this doesn't look like it works as a like state chain anymore. Like the rest of this chain just doesn't work. But that's okay because we are pivoting our chain direction. So it's the idea that like even though setting your key Puyos up early is comfortable, there are things that you can do to change the chain resolution order. It's a bit of a big concept to introduce at this stage, but I think if I'm careful with it, I can pull it off. It gets to it. And then have the yellow form. Yep. However, now that that goal is complete, you can decrease Maybe damage. Great. All right. As you can see, Divine Forms takes this bit of creative vision paired with some good problem-solving abilities to resolve any issues posed by such visions. But if you take time and apply concepts that you're certain of to new contexts, you'll find that a whole host of new options will become available to you. Yeah. Alright, one second. I'm gonna wind the blinds down because the sun is on the screen, which is causing a lot of glare. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's some good work for today, to be honest. I think that's like the basic theory to kick off the episode. Because, let's see. Yeah, you tuck into the transition, you need more key Puyos, and you can extend to create a 12 chain. Right, because you go, oh, here's form, here's what you could already do with it. What you might cut. And then here's the idea of using a sandwich on top. Doesn't work. Put the key Puyos back in. Blah blah blah. Let's try and generalize the idea a little. Make it work. Good, good, good. So the next thing to do is because I like the color conflict avoidance thing, but I wonder how to introduce it smoothly, because it feels like I'm already going through a fair bit here. wonder if the cut that I chose earlier was a bit, like, arbitrary. Oh, no, I don't think so. Because it is above the floor. The reason why it happened... Where is it? This is the cut GIF. Yeah, the reason this doesn't work is because it, like, uses stuff from first floor, right? But because Sandwich is always built with its, like, base on top, you won't accidentally cut your chain. Unless you build Sandwich that, like, ooh, you start there. But as long as you always build Sandwich on top of the first floor, right, like, that, this happens because... Where is it? Yeah, this is poking out, and then, like, you build from here. But it's sort of like... You would be starting a link here, on top of it. So, like, this green link, this green never gets affected, because I'm building a new link on top with the second floor. Right? Like, I won't accidentally use this green. Let's say this is, like, a different color. I won't accidentally use this green all the way up here. Like, that's... I mean, you could. Especially if you already powered up 3 greens. But realistically, you're gonna go, oh, I want a new link, not a green link, right? So I'm gonna, like... I mean, you'd maybe do it this way, but you could just clear it off. And you go, oh, I'm not using this green, I'm making a new link now. So if you were to go, oh, I want to use this green, the moment you start placing greens here, you're gonna go, oh, that's part of my, like, first floor, right? I don't want to use this as part of your chain. So maybe I can draw attention using that particular example. Let me copy this GIF then. And what we're gonna do... Benefits, chain length. Benefits. Prevention. Going back to this example. Which can be avoided since Sandwich happens above the floor. Which avoids interfering because of last floor. Yeah. And then it's a good real game. Yeah, and that's probably its own section again, right? Just like in the previous tutorial. How? Yeah, the process. And then later we'll talk about not another method, but yeah. Sandwich. Chain. Sandwich. Only. And sandwich. Continuing. With it. Yeah. And then go from there. So next steps here will be to talk about the first benefit being that we have such high potential chain length, like 12, as opposed to something like 10. Cut prevention, because you're not cutting key Puyos of the first floor anymore, just due to the nature of Sandwich itself. Then finally, I think that lends itself to, we have enough theory, let's talk about how to build this in a real game. Right, so that's all of that. Then we'll talk about how to do Sandwich with its transition, what color conflict can occur. And And then after that, it's color efficiency, and honestly, like, color efficiency is the final, like, piece of this. Because after that, you can just send the players on their way, right? So it's color efficiency. Of course, at the end of the episode, I want to bring up, hey, go experiment yourself and see if you can find anything interesting as well. And that's that. That's the tutorial. So I think this one, we've made decent progress. Maybe we're about a quarter of the way in, right? Like, having done, well, maybe a fifth. Because we're only still up to here, and we're not even up to, like, how to build it yet. Because then here I have to talk about how to build it. But yeah, there's how to build it. There's this and how to build it. There's this, which is just a collection of, oh no, there's theory, and then, yeah, how to apply it. So maybe it's more like a sixth of the way. Yeah, there's all of this. We'll talk about how to do it. That's the second part. Third part is sandwich with its transition. Fourth is how to do it. Fifth is talking about color efficiency. Sixth is actually applying that. And then, I guess seventh, you could say, the closing section is to just show that you can do more than you expect. I don't want to say like 7 out of 7 because it's not literally going to be 49 pages, because goodness gracious, it's already quite long. How long is this one? Yeah, 17 pages. Like, we're already quite long. But again, the video sections require like actually doing it to script it out. I mean, there are a few pointers that I definitely want to bring up. So I script a little bit of, oh yeah, I have to cover this and this, but it does depend on how it just goes in the game. Yeah. And even, yeah, sandwich was like multi-part because you need to talk about the different types of sandwich, so I guess it won't be that far off from that, where it's, hey, here's one way to do transition and extend, and then here's another way to transition and extend. Do some more examples. Yeah. Okay. And there are less just like fully images here along the way too, right? So, whereas here I'm being very illustrative about what I want to include. So, I guess that's also making it a bit longer, but text-wise I think it's fine. Well, again, the reason I also said a quarter is if you look at the text count here, as like when compared to here, it should be like about or over a quarter of the way through. I guess we'll see. Again, these things go however they go, right? If it's kind of long, it's fine. It's what happens when you get to part 6 of the tutorial series. There's a lot of depth to cover. But I'm pretty happy with how I scripted a lot of this bit. Like, this is fun and hopefully interesting and informative at the same time. There's a lot to wrap people's heads around, so I'm trying to be quite careful about it. But this is meant to be like sort of the bookend of the beginner section, right? So after this we start getting into more complex chaining shapes and such, which is why I made it the intermediate section. So again, I'm trying to be a bit more gentle here, but then next episode it'll start getting into more like crazy shapes in theory. Yeah. Okay. I think we've done good for today in terms of tutorial writing. Yeah, I'm happy to finally have started this. I've left it hanging for a while. Again, it's hard to be motivated when the previous part isn't even like under video editing development. Again, if anyone here knows anyone who can video edit, please let me know. I will also pay for it to happen. Yeah, please reach out, and then we can get that one going. Because I'm really proud of part 5 as well, and it's maybe like one of the best sandwich tutorials probably to exist. I can imagine, but it's just not out yet, so if we can get that going, it would be great. But we'll see. Otherwise, yeah, I'll keep working on this one, and then we'll work towards like getting this to a point where just like with the 5th tutorial, it'll be ready to ship to the video editor, and that way, you know, whenever we find someone, we can get the 5th one going, and then the 6th one will get going, and then we'll go from there. I don't like having to space out things, because, you know, when I made the 4th tutorial and released that, I was like, oh, I'm so excited, because now that this is released, I'm making the 5th one, and I want that released, and then, oh, we can't get someone to video edit number 5, so now the space between 4 and 5 is really long. But maybe it'll be different with number 6, where I release number 5, and then 6 can come not too long after, and then 7... I'd love to become more consistent with the releases, but it's just a lot of limiting factors. Anyway, sorry, I'm yapping a lot about just the technical side, like production side, but I appreciate you all being here. Thanks for hanging out. If there's any feedback you would like to give me, even if like in private and not in stream chat, it is okay too. Feel free to DM me about it. I think I want to switch over to some Mahjong, and then I might do some Puyo later today, so that will be the roadmap. Let me just see about something before I start Mahjong. Let's see here. Alright, so in that case, let me get set up for Mahjong. Okay. Let me just check the situation. Right, yeah. Alright, yeah, I'll have a guest on for this one. Exciting. I just wanted to confirm before I kick things off. Let me jump out of there. And then just update the things as usual. Time to get Richie. It is. It is time. Alright, let me reset stream so we can split the VOD, and then we'll go on.